Hola everybody, welcome and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my updated diffusing routine. I'm also going to be sharing with you guys some tips and tricks for long-lasting frizz-free curls. Last time I did a diffusing routine was about 2 years ago when I first started my YouTube channel. A lot has changed, so I wanted to update you. Alrighty, so let's get started. So I already put in all my hair products and I brush styled my curls. So tip number 1 on getting frizz-free curls is to use water when you style your curls. You want your curls to be pretty wet because water is gonna help keep the frizz away when you're styling your curls. Yes, my water bottle broke, so I need a new one. I just bought one for Prime Day, so yeah. Tip number 2 is using moisturizing products for your hair type. Knowing your hair porosity is very important. This will help determine the products that you need. I have a full video on how to figure out your hair porosity. I will link it above. For reference, my curls are very dry, so I always use a leave-in conditioner following with a curl cream. For my curl creams, I have learned that my hair looks and feels its best when I use thick creams. For example, this one from Cantu, it's very thick, it's hydrating, and my hair loves it. Tip number 4 is to use a gel. I like stronghold gels. This one from Aussie is my favorite from drugstore. It does give me a good hold, but I like more hold, so I like to layer mousse. If your gel doesn't have a strong hold, layer a mousse. It's gonna help create that cast and create long-lasting curls, and mousse also helps with volume. Tip number 4 is to use a boar bristle brush. I've used a lot of brushes and I feel like the boar bristle brush has become my favorite because it gives me beautiful ringlets. It packs my curls together, it gives me less frizz, and it gives me beautiful ringlets. I have a couple videos comparing different brushes. If you're interested, I'll link them. Okay, so it's time to diffuse. So I always keep high heat on my Dyson, which is level 3. I don't ever touch it. What I do switch on and off from is the airflow. So I always like to start off with high airflow, which is also level 3 on the Dyson. So I like to start off by diffusing my hair from root to tip, just like you see me doing here, for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, because whatever I do to one side, I do to the other side. And here is tip number 5. Do not touch your hair. Don't start off by cupping your curls with a diffuser right away because your curls are wet. That creates frizz. This is what I used to do before to start off when I diffused my curls. I will flip my hair over, I will move my hair around with my fingers, I will cup my curls with my diffuser right away, and that creates frizz because your hair is still wet. So what I like to do now is I like to create a light cast on my hair, and I do that by diffusing my hair for about 4 minutes. That gives me a very light cast, and that sets my hair and prevents frizz. And yes, I know it looks like I'm moving my hair like super fast, but I'm just speeding up the clips because I don't want this video to be too long for you guys. But trust me, I'm being gentle. I'm being gentle because that's the trick. After about 8 minutes of diffusing, my hair has a very light cast. I like to move my hair to the side like you see me doing here, very gently, and also doing the same thing, just hovering my diffuser around for about 4 minutes. I flip my hair again gently, doing that to the other side for another 4 minutes. When I start flipping my hair over like this, I start to focus on my root area. My root area does take longer to dry. After doing that for about 8 minutes, now I have a really good cast. So then I flip my hair over and start diffusing the back of my head. As you guys can see, I'm gonna do the same thing, diffuse from root to tip, but at this point I already have a really good cast. So at this point my curls are about 70% dry. I diffuse my curls upside down for another 5-6 minutes about, and then my curls get to about 80-85% dry, and that's where I have a really good cast already. This is time consuming, but if you take your time to do your curls are gonna look good. So after diffusing my curls for about 5 to 6 minutes upside down, and then I go ahead and bring my airflow on my Dyson from high to low. So that's level 1 setting on the Dyson. And I do this because now it's time to start cupping my curls. At this point, my curls have a really good cast. They're about 85 to 90% dry. So this brings me to tip number 6, which is start cupping your curls once your hair has a good cast. That's definitely gonna help prevent frizz. It's been helping me for the past few months. This routine, just achieving like really defined curls that are frizz free and last really long. Sometimes If I'm looking for volume, I will diffuse a different way. But when I'm looking for frizz-free curls that are gonna last me, this is the routine that I like to use with my diffuser. It's been working for me. Also, I feel like this method, cupping your curls when you have a cast, is gonna really help break the cast in a way as you're diffusing your curls without giving you frizz. Like I said, it's been really helping me. I see a big difference on my hair when I diffuse this way. And when I'm cupping my curls, just in case you're wondering, I do count 6 seconds per section. So I'll count every time I cut my curls, I'll count 6 seconds and then I'll do another section. And I'll just keep doing that throughout my whole hair till I finish counting 6 seconds in each section. And this part here is for anyone who has a lot of hair like me, or if your roots take a long time to dry. I like to carefully part my hair once it's completely dry. I like to start at the bottom of my hair, at the bottom of my head like you see me doing here, and diffuse in between my hair. This will ensure that my roots are really dry, because sometimes the rest of my hair can be really dry but my roots aren't. So this ensures that I get my roots completely 100% dry. And my last diffusing step is bringing my hair dryer back to high airflow. And this is where I just like go everywhere with the diffuser, pretty much just making sure like everything is completely dry. But yeah, this is optional. I just do this for extra because I have a lot of hair, so I'm just making sure like everything, all my hair is completely dry because I don't want any frizz. Remember, having wet hair does create frizz, especially if you're gonna be moving your hair around or whatever the case is. But yeah, this is just an extra step that I take because I do have a lot of hair. My hair is very thick, so I just ensure that my hair is 100% dry. So I just do this for 1 or 2 minutes. Once I'm done diffusing, this is what my curls look like. I really love how my curls look. They look already like they have volume, but I have not broken the cast. It still has a light cast, obviously, because I use both mousse and gel. But yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of my oil to break the cast. So I've been actually liking leaving a little bit of the cast on my hair because I really like the definition and I just really like how my curls look. So before, I would just like scrunch in my oil to break the cast. Now what I do is like lightly like slide my fingers section by section, like small sections throughout my hair. As you guys can see, this is what I've been doing because I want to keep the cast. I've never really liked the cast, but for some reason I've been really enjoying keeping some of my cast on my hair because this makes my my curls last longer throughout the week. I only do separate like really big curl clumps. If they're not like really big, I leave them alone because I just want to keep my definition. But what I do is shake my roots really good. Since I'm not scrunching my hair and creating all that volume, I want to create the volume at the roots. But if you're looking for a lot of volume, by all means, break the cast really good, girl, and create that volume. As for me, this is what I like to do. This routine works for me. I like keeping a little bit of the cast to keep that definition. And after shaking my roots, these are my final results. I just love how my hair looks. It looks shiny, defined, frizz-free. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and that this video was helpful. If you end up trying my diffusing routine, please let me know. I would love to know. Thank you for watching and for being patient with my content. I do got more videos coming and I cannot wait to share with you guys. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching and I hope you're back to see my next video. Bye!